Solitude is how I recharge. It's how I hear my own thoughts. This time, the soul called for something vibrant, so I snuck away to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Just me, my luggage, and a whole lot of curiosity. There's a specific kind of peace you only find when you stop waiting for people to join you and just go. Let me show you what it's like to disappear for a little while. And hey, I'm Britney, lover of all things solitude. Waking up somewhere new is a top-tier feeling. I spent the first part of my trip getting lost in the beauty of Old San Juan. You see the photos, but standing there is different. The architecture is a kaleidoscope of colors. Every building feels like it has its own personality. And I found myself just staring at the Spanish signs, watching the locals, and feeling the energy of the lively streets. It's loud, it's bright, and it's unapologetically alive. It's impossible not to feel inspired here. I got the opportunity to visit Castillo San Cristobal. When you're there, you realize it's much more than just an old fort. It's a massive piece of history built to protect everything I see behind me, at least in my mind. My favorite part were the garritas. There are these small stone hiding places tucked into the walls, and when you step inside of one, all of the noise just fades away. I found myself imagining what it was like for a soldier hundreds of years ago, standing in this exact spot, staring at the same horizon, just waiting. There's a quiet beauty in the solitude here. It's not just a stop on the trip, but it's a chance to actually feel the past. Art and nature are two things that I absolutely enjoy, and so I had to make a stop at the Art Museum of Puerto Rico. And honestly, it's moved its way to the top of my favorites list. The scale of work here is incredible. But what really moved me was the work in the exhibit on Puerto Rico's impact on fashion. Seeing how the culture, the struggle, and the joy of this island have been woven into the fabric of global style, it's just powerful. It's a reminder that the island doesn't just follow trends, but it also sets them. And of course, we cannot forget about street art. San Juan is full of beautiful murals throughout their communities. So after bouncing around the city, I needed to touch the earth. So I headed into El Yunque, the only tropical rainforest in the U.S. National Forest System. The hike was a journey in itself and definitely difficult, but reaching those natural pools, pure magic. Jumping into that water felt like a literal soul cleansing. I ended the day sitting on the sand at the beach, watching the sun dip, just feeling so incredibly grateful. Sometimes we have to get away from the noise to truly see God's handiwork. It was definitely a moment of pure, holy stillness. It was so beautiful and a memory that I'll never forget. And meeting so many beautiful people along the way on that tour. We all came together, we helped each other hike, and then we just hung out on the beach, took pictures, had some drinks, some laughs, and just really enjoyed God's creation. The funny thing about solo travel is that you're rarely ever alone for long. Your vibe truly attracts your tribe, even thousands of miles away from home. When I was in Puerto Rico, I met this beautiful soul from South Africa. It turns out she stays right in Pittsburgh, 2 hours away. We clicked instantly. We spent the night laughing and dancing, drinking, hanging out through the streets with people from New Jersey and Philadelphia. No egos, no plans, just a group of strangers connected by music. It's moments like these that remind me the world is much smaller and kinder than we think. I had such a beautiful time. I really enjoyed stretching myself, my imagination, and my curiosity. I always say if you don't drop a tear when it's time to leave, then you didn't do it quite right. And so, yeah, Puerto Rico got me. This place is so much more than a destination. It's a feeling. It's a culture that is thick in the air, held together by people who march to the beat of their own drums with so much pride. So yeah, I'm leaving with a little piece of my heart here, but I'm taking a lot of that fire back with me.